That's what it feels like on the TV. It is a little worse on YouTube.
All right. What's up, everyone? Sorry for not being able to stream last week or yesterday. I've been super busy, but I'm here now. We're going to try to do some more of the fight, and I really am ready to get this done because it's pretty hard to have this set up and work on other projects because I said I was going to stream, show the whole process of this animation. So I'm ready to get this done. So let's see how far we can get today.
Music.
Oh yes, we want music, right? Cheap Alexa music. It's always fun. So, start off, I'll run through it again, and then we'll see where we are. All right, all this setup, then Lofty comes in with a weird transition. Everyone's just staring at him because he's not a Mega Construx figure, I guess. No, it's because he's wanted, that's right. It didn't acknowledge. All right, so that guy just went flying past. And he's going to crash into these crates on the wall, and then everyone's just going to pull out all kinds of crazy weapons on Lofty. So, my first question, should they pull out Halo weapons? Because I have a bunch of the cheap rip-off guns. Where's that coming from? But I wasn't sure if I should use that. Maybe I could stick primarily with like actual Halo weapons. And I have some other fun items that I thought it would be funny if some random dude just pulls out a pitchfork. I thought that would be funny. And other various weapons, so I'm not sure whether I should stick to Halo, use off-brand realistic looking guns, or have random odd weapons thrown in, like a pitchfork or a hammer. I found this hammer in a Lego bin. I'm like, oh, that'd be pretty fun to whack people with. So, what do you guys think about that?
All right, I'm ready to chat now.
And my underpaid assistant is now reading chat.
That is what I said. Lots of hellos, so I'm not going to read all those.
These people are looking over here because he's flying in at that direction. I think I'm going to leave that many people in the background. Not many, but it's what I got to work with. I don't want to have overcrowded.
Dark Aspect says, I think random weapons would be cool.
I think that's what I'm going to do. I like random weapons.
You have a great opinion.
Great opinion, Dark Aspect.
And your thing's just not working. It's too colorblind.
Oh, well, it said something when you hooked it up, so I don't know. Is your phone on silent?
Well, that shouldn't affect it, but I'll give it a shot. Just worked, not because it was on silent, it's because I'm refreshing it.
Alright, so I'm going to do a couple frames where these guys watch him come in. I'm not sure how fast this movement should be, so I'm just going to take extra frames just in case. I feel like he should come in now. Yeah, I'm going to put him in right now. All right, next question. He's going to just crash into these crates. I'm kind of annoyed because I really wanted to shatter this crate, but I don't have more Legos of this color, so I don't think I'll be able to shatter it.
Do Bluetooth stuff. And why did it stop? Do Bluetooth stuff.
Here's something I found on the web.
No.
According to...
Stop.
All right, underpaid assistant is trying to get music in a very professional manner, so don't mind that, because we want music. It's too quiet without music. So he's going to smash into the crate. I think he's going to just be sitting in it at the end. I was wondering, I got all these food items. I was thinking maybe it would be funny if it kind of flew out of the crate, or maybe he smashed one of these, food came out, or maybe I should just use these brown Legos and shatter this and that instead. What do you guys say to that? Like food comes out of it, or just that may be too. It may not match the setting though.
Well, I don't know what to do.
I am a pro at avoiding masking frames, and that could be positive, or it could be I'm just lazy and don't feel like doing things right. But I hate using masking frames, and I avoid it every chance I get, which sometimes is I don't know if it sacrifices quality, but like in my Batman versus Stormtroopers animation, did you know that I did not use a single masking frame in that animation?
Wait, which one?
Batman versus Stormtroopers. No masking frame. Never. Not once in the animation.
Never, not once.
Never, not once.
Alright, admittedly, I don't know what this is talking about because I wasn't listening previously. However, 55 Studio says, have him land it and then smash one of the barrels with his hand, then food comes out. And do it down there and continue working on the Alexa.
If you don't have anything else to do, I mean, if it doesn't work, then we can just leave it. But yeah, if you can get it running, that'd be great.
Well, I don't know what else to do. Alright, I'll try one more time.
Try to just say connected to my phone.
Computer. Connect to my phone.
Searching. You're already connected to iPhone.
That is what it
To connect
says.
a different device, go to the Bluetooth settings on your mobile device and choose Echo 7JX.
All right, so I feel like that angle looks good, but I'm not sure what the next frame is going to look like, because should I try this? I think I'm going to try this. These people look over here.
It says connected.
Just it's fine. We'll just do it without it. Unless you want to do it on your phone. By the way, guys, I'm not sure when the next time I'll stream after this animation is, but when I do, I hope to have a more professional setup. This is the first time I've done streams like this. So I'll probably get a better program so we don't have to do what we're doing now. But
Now connected to iPhone.
I think that angle works. He's kind of flying into it, yeah. So I think I'm going to take that picture. And these people are going to stop moving, so, oh dear. Okay. So I don't have to worry about these people anymore.
That'll work.
That'll work. All right, here we go. Music. Let us know if that's annoying.
Alright, he says turn it down a lot.
All right. How's that?
I think technically I'm moving it over to turn it down, so I don't really turn it down that much.
All right, so he's just gonna wound up in it on his face like this. But see, I'm afraid that's not gonna look good. Yeah, that looks kind of odd.
Alright, Darker Aspect says say pair to Alexa. So I don't think that's a problem because it is paired, it's just not playing the music.
I need small, let's see if I have some 1x1 flat bricks. Flat brown 1x1s, because surely I do, somewhere. Ooh, here's some good shatter pieces. There we go. Yeah, because Let's put that guy in.
55 Studio says he
Oh.
should sit in the box. So I guess from previous comments, like head goes up, he lands in the box, and then he pokes his head up and sits in the box.
I think I'm just gonna leave him like out like this. He's just gonna kind of be hanging there.
He should just kind of like rub his legs down and just kind of relax.
Alrighty. I love shattering things. It's one of the most satisfying things of animating. Alright, look at that. That's awesome. So this is where I would, I don't think I'm going to deal with food. I kind of thought it'd be funny if food flew out of the crate, but I think I'm just
I think that'd be cool on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Underpaid assistant likes it. What do you guys think? Because I need to include that into this frame now if I'm going to do that. Food items include, I got apples. This could be food. A cherry. It would definitely add a little bit more work, but it might be worth it. It also might, I don't know, too much.
Skull King Stop Motion says put food. 55 Studio says food. Yes. So
All right, well, I'm going to do food then.
3 votes and we're sold.
Yep. You guys alter the animation. That's why we're streaming. Let me just see if I can get that there. Yeah, see. Clay is wonderful. Actually, I need to try sticky tack to see if it's any better. Oh, man. I keep moving the set. That's not good. Actually.
No. Yeah, play.
So, I am going to have a little camera movement. I'm going to say that's intentional, even though I really just bumped it. But I do want to have some impact. So, I'm going to make it more dramatic. That does not look bad at all. All right. Now I'm going to get some clay and anchor this down because I keep bumping it. I'm not bumping the camera, I'm bumping the set and it's like sliding around. So I'm going to anchor it down with clay. There we go. Alrighty. And we wanted food, so we're going to have some food fly out of the crate.
I would like to do that.
All right, lastly, do I want an impact? A flash impact. I'm not sure. I always debate on this because I feel like it can look good, but I spend so much time crafting this little explosion, and I feel like the light kind of takes away from it just a little bit. What do you guys think? But is it worth it? Is it worth having that flash in there?
Rapid Actions is here.
What's up, Rapid Actions? What do you guys say? What do you think, underpaid assistant?
Oh.
Do you feel like the flashlight's too much? Should we?
How many frames do you need? I don't know enough about it to
I think I'm gonna do no light. People are saying 55 Studios says no light. Orange Films, yes. No, don't do the flashlight. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it out. I think you guys are right. It's yeah. Awesome. Alrighty. I'm gonna see what a little vibrating looks like. What do you guys think about that? I think that looks good because that kind of makes it look more like an impact. Blur or no blur? I think I'm gonna keep the blur. Even though it's kind of the same principle because you can't see the crafting of this set as much, but I think it's worth the blur. I don't normally do blur, but it looks so good when other people do it. Other people can do it so well, so I'm gonna give that a shot. All right, next frame. cherry's gonna fly over here. Let's get rid of that.
Everybody likes the blur.
All right, great. That's because that's what I did. You guys have such great opinions.
Shut up, you're joking. You're sarcastic.
I'm making fun of myself. All right, watch another awesome way of avoiding masking frames. So this ideally should fly over here, but since I don't want to add a masking frame, I got this little noodle of clay. I connect that to the back of it and have it stretch far back like this. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see if it works this time. And I can actually hide the clay behind the object that's flying. So I'm gonna put slight pause on this. Let me do this first so I don't accidentally bump it after having it completely set up, if that makes sense.
All right, Rapid Action sent something that seems important. Too many animation terms for me to understand, but I'm gonna read it anyway. For good motion blur, turn down your ISO and decrease shutter speed. The fraction should become smaller, and it will allow you to have great motion blur.
That makes sense.
It's
I was
just
wondering what
blur.
the shutter speed does. I messed with it at one point. It seems to make it brighter. Maybe that was something else. Here, let me check that out really quickly.
I remember from like a
Shutter. Actually, I'm gonna mess with that later because I don't want to throw off what I'm doing. And I think I just want that one blur. But thank you. That is a great tip because I don't know how people get such great blurs, and my mind seems to try to focus. So I'll definitely remember that. Thank you, Rapid Actions.
Right. Yeah, I never would have thought about turning off the ISO to decrease shutter speed.
He's making fun of his lack of knowledge of these jargon. Awesome. That looks good, right? Kind of a funny position. All right, and I'm gonna shove some clay
A random weird kid
in there.
with a stellar comment of hi. Hi.
Hi, random weird kid. I'm gonna put some clay in there just in case, just to be safe. And I'm gonna keep this right there because he smashed that. Yeah.
Orange Films is here. And Costco Hot Dog is now here.
Costco hot dog in
Costco
there.
Hot Dog.
All right, I'm gonna have this board fall. Maybe this thing should fall too. I think this thing should fall. All right, the barrel's going down. All right, how's the music, guys? Is it annoying? Is it too loud, too quiet? Because for me, sometimes I don't like music and I do like it, but if it's too quiet and I can like barely hear it, it drives me crazy and I'd rather have it off. If anyone can relate to that. All right, we got an apple flying back there. I'm gonna connect it to this little board.
People say music fine.
All right, me happy. All right, I'm gonna revisit my masking frame cheating trick in a second. And it's possible I think I'm so clever and really it's something everyone does. Kind of like the stream. I thought this was such a unique stream, but then I realized I saw some other streams. I'm like, you know what? I'm definitely not the first person to do a stream like this, and it's not that unique. But, so it's possible my masking frame hacks aren't that unique. But anyway, I'll show you what I do. So, like I said, I have this clay shape on it. and you can actually hide the clay behind the object. So it's still visible there. Sometimes it doesn't work. And I hate worrying about masking frames, so I always try to do this whenever possible. Do we need another blur there? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try another blur, and I'm gonna try the shutter speed thing this time. See, you can see that. You can see a lot of the clay, but it's gonna be so fast that I don't know if people will really notice it. All right, I'm gonna mess with this. I hope it doesn't throw off the lighting. I turn it down, is that right?
Robert Action says, all right, goodbye, everyone. Hope the motion blur tip helped.
All right, let's see. I'm trying it now. Ready? Am I supposed to turn the shutter speed down or up? Oh crap, I don't have my thing anchored.
Robert Action says, move it to the right.
Okay. Right, there we go. Man, I don't remember what it was on.
Move it in the right direction.
Yes, thank you, Rapid Actions. This is perfect. This is the look I've been trying to achieve for so long. Awesome. That looks great. Look at that. I'm gonna get one more, see if I can make it blurry.
Move the shutter speed right up and turn the ISO left.
Oh, so that counters the brightness. Is that why I do the... That's the brightness, right? So if I turn this down, it counters the brightness effect. Tell me if I'm right on that. Alrighty, that's good. I'm gonna go back to what I had it.
He says yes, so yeah, whatever you just said was correct.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the tip. Like, I legitimately appreciate it. That's super helpful. Because I've always wanted to get that awesome motion blur. Yes, that impact is great. That's looking great. And see, you can see the clay holding up this little guy right here, but it's so fast and the clay blends in with the color of this plate behind it. I'm good with that. I think you're barely going to notice it. I do that all the time, and I don't think anyone's really said anything about it, so. It's a tad bit unprofessional, but saves me time, so. All right, next frame. And now I can just put this little piece on the floor.
Orange Films is leaving. Rapid Actions is actually in there.
All right, so long, guys. Thanks for dropping in. All right, I think that looks good. And remember, the reason he's flying like this, because Lofty just chucked him in that direction. And then everyone's just going to go berserk on Lofty, and we're going to get some awesome fighting in. Hopefully. I don't want to promise that, because every time I think I can do that, I always take longer than I expect. So we shall see. I have this cherry flying in like that. Actually, it needs to be lower. All right, I'm gonna put another little green thing. Actually, I'm gonna put a carrot thing in there. I think that'll look good. Just put some clay on this guy and just shove him back in there. There we go. And we got a good balance, I think. All right, you can see too much clay.
Everyone says, do you have any favorite custom figures?
Custom figures? Like, what do you mean? Custom figures that I make, or custom figures, like custom Mega Constrix figures? Because if you're talking about Mega Constrix figures, there's some pretty crazy things people can do with Mega Constrix figures. Like, recently I've been into the Star Wars Mega Constrix. People custom make Star Wars Mega Constrix. It's so cool. Like Mandalorian, they do Mandalorian. It is so awesome. I'm dying to try to make my own, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it look really good. All right, I think I'm gonna be done with blur. Maybe one more blur frame. Yeah, that's slightly less blur, and now we're gonna be clear again. I'm gonna throw it on manual, just automatic, to make sure everything's still consistent. Actually, that's a terrible way to make things consistent, but in this case, I want to refresh everything. Because if you start on manual, sometimes if you switch it back to automatic, it completely throws everything off. Killing ability to make any good masking frames and making the flicker look very bad. So, back to your question earlier. I haven't seen too many. I just became aware of custom Mega Constrix figures. I've become aware of them somewhat recently. But I think Mandalorian's probably my favorite custom one that I've seen. Just pictures of him. I've never seen him animated, unfortunately. But I love custom Mega Constrix. They're awesome. And I want to try it myself at some point.
Another question of what FPS do you animate at?
Okay. I'm going to put that in the description. Or actually, I technically do put it in the description of every single video. But it's 20 frames. Normally, I animate at 20 frames. And sometimes I'll do 15 if I'm working on a longer project and I need to get it done. And sometimes it looks better on 15. But normally, I like to do 20. Just because you can get faster, better looking practical effects on 20. All right, we're almost done with this scene because everything's about fallen, meaning I'll be able to do this a lot faster. Crud, I think I forgot to move this little barrel right here, so it's kind of flagged up. But that's okay, no one's gonna be paying attention to that. Hopefully. Get rid of that thing.
Alright, there's no comments on this, my bad. Will this be uploaded as a full video later? Yes, I can answer that.
It's gonna be uploaded, strung together with sound effects. It's gonna be awesome.
Next question, how many lofties have you made?
2. Made 2 lofties. One with wire and one with magnets. But if you count the mech suit for Lofty and Lofty versus Godzilla, that's 3. So the mech suit's completely different. But that's it. And I may make another one because this one is honestly a pain to animate. He looks cool, and on stop action it's decent. But I don't know what I kind of want to do. In fact, I can't believe I haven't tried this yet. Pop a head off of one dude, see what he looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna do a Lofty in Spartan armor face reveal because I've never tried it before because I'm sure it'll look funny. There we go. New Mega Construx Lofty. What do you guys think? This is his new style. Lofty in Spartan armor. I'm clearly gonna have to scale the head down if I ever want to use that, but I think it's great. It's better. It's so much easier to animate than this cardboard string of wire. Alrighty, almost there.
Derpy Boy says, have you played any Halo games?
Nope, I've never played a Halo game in my life. In fact, I've barely even seen any gameplay. It's kind of sad, but I am growing more into Halo because working with Mega Construx and watching other people animate, I obviously know a lot more about Halo than I did when I first started. But no, I've never ever played a Halo game. But I know I watched some of the Infinite gameplay. Infinite was that new game, right? Zeta Halo has Infinite. I watched some of that gameplay when I was making the Drop Zone video to get an idea of what it looked like. That game looks pretty cool. I don't have a console to support it, but that game looks pretty awesome.
Somebody donates a whole bunch of money, we'll get a console for it.
I'll get a console and play the game, yes. Alright, this motion is kind of...
Derpy Boy says, the Drop Zone video was very well made.
Thank you. I think it could have been better. It was kind of thrown together last minute.
Stop flexing.
Well, it could have been better. And I'm going to make like a much cooler... I plan to make a really cool Halo-style animation soon. Like, it'll be one of the first animations, besides maybe Drop Zone, that's actually intentionally Halo, if that makes sense. Because up until this point, I've never made, besides Drop Zone, I've never made an intentional Halo animation. But I'm going to make one soon that falls into that category. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait for that.
The Green Bean asked if you had seen the new Halo show.
No, I want to. I haven't really had a lot of spare time to do something, but I do. Yeah, but I thought there was some way we could have viewed it, but yeah, I want to. I don't. Again, I couldn't judge it very well because I don't know what all that much about the Halo lore and all. So, but it was very interesting to me when I first saw the ad. I had no idea, and it was like, wow, live action Halo. It's crazy. It was very weird to see after seeing it animated for so long and like the game. To just see a live action ad, it was very odd, but it looks pretty cool. I'm never sure how long to linger these items like in the air before they start to fall back. But it's worth making it good because I love simulating gravity. It's fun. All right, I think I'm good so far. Let's see. And that starts to fall a little bit faster. This starts to fall at all, and that apple keeps rolling. Oh shoot, did I? Okay, I'm good. And that's just gonna kind of stop there because it's like a weed. It's not really gonna roll around.
Next, we need to go all the way back.
Yeah, look at that. I love the objects falling. It's so great. Wow, that looks pretty clean, right guys? What do you think? All right, the one thing I'm not happy with is I feel like he should have more motion coming back. He kind of just stops there, but I'm gonna have to live with it because I've taken too many frames to go back. I am gonna move his legs just a tiny bit, give him a little bit more life. Just a tiny bit. I find micro adjustments incredibly satisfying as well for some reason. Like you would think that would be one of the annoying parts, but I find it satisfying. All right, give this little thing one last tweak. The apple's gonna roll just a tiny bit more. And this is gonna finally start to fall because yeah, that looks good. I think maybe I gave the camera a little bit too much pan. A tiny bit more. There we go. All right, I'm gonna make this come back up once more, just a tiny bit, because it's gonna fall like that, yeah. Just a tiny bit. All right, I need to make sure it gets that reflection so it stays consistent. You can kind of see the clay on that one. Man, that was an easy place to hide it. So I kind of just made a mistake here. You can see the wad of clay as it hits the ground. But see, it's mostly hidden. I don't think people will really care. All right, this barrel's done. I think the apple is done. Maybe one last movement.
Derpy Boy asks, have you ever used paint to make the Spartan Elite and Brute armor look damaged?
No, I haven't done much mod work with any of them really.
But
which one? Oh, are you talking about Stoneflinger?
No. Well, I forgot about that. Your armors.
I used a Sharpie on one at one point. Oh, well those, yeah, that was also a different scenario. Yeah, I recently subscribed to Matt Crafts, I think it is. I'm sure you guys possibly heard of him. He makes some really awesome customs. And when I found him, I'm like, ooh, I got to get information from this guy because that's how I want to learn it. Like putting the green stuff, making armor look awesome like that. I may try that at some point, but I'm having this dilemma of whether I should focus on Mega Constructs projects or Lego projects because I am recently been interested in Lego, like actual Lego figures for some reason. I've always loved Mega Constructs, but I don't know, Lego is just, the figures don't look as cool, don't have as much mobility, but they have this style and quality to them that I really like. And they have Star Wars. I love Star Wars I love the Star Wars concept, so they don't have any Star Wars Mega Constructs. I really, really wish Mega Constructs would do that, because they would, I mean, I don't know about the rights and all, but I feel like they could really make the money back in order to purchase the rights. Man, it'd be so cool. Which is why I want to get into like custom work like that, so I can make some of my own. Oh, but it just takes so much time. There's so many projects I want to do. I have a lot planned. And every time I try to get through one project, I come up with more, and it's this endless cycle. But I mean, I guess that's better than not having any projects to work on and being stuck. I have so much I want to work on. All right, I'm gonna stop the camera movement. I kind of wish I stopped it a while back, but I didn't, so here we are. There's something about that camera movement does not look good. Yeah, I don't know what I did there, but... Okay, actually I do see, it was that last frame. That last frame came way too far, so I'm gonna actually go back. And maybe keep that, you know, yeah, that works. Alrighty. Awesome. Maybe one last thing. I'll make this guy look over just cause I can. It's super easy. I may not keep it. I'm just gonna have him like look over like, who did that? All right, I'm not sure if I'll keep that, but I like to grab those moments because it's nice and easy, just in case I want to add just a tiny bit more. All right, let's run through it. See what we added so far. Yay! I think it looks great. Awesome. So now I love zooming out on the set like that. If you noticed, I took apart a set chunk of it so I could get that angle to make the set seem three-dimensional. And now I'm gonna slow down just a bit because I'm not sure where to go next. I know Lofty's still at the bar in his strike position, and I guess everyone just starts jumping at him. I'm not exactly sure how I should make this transition. Once I make the transition, I should be able to make work fairly smoothly, make everything flow okay, but I'm not sure how to make this transition. Does it make sense what my problem is? So everyone starts pulling out weapons now, and I have a couple of options. I was thinking everyone pulls out weapons, like it shows section by section, kind of like how it showed when he sat at the bar. It showed like this section, them staring at him right here, this shot, and then this shot. I was kind of thinking I could redo those 3 shots, but they all take out weapons. And then you end up with Lofty, and then everyone's like aiming guns at him from all angle, and then he goes berserk. So a couple problems with that is, first of all, I mean, that's a classic scene. I've seen that where everyone's aiming at his face and he just gets out of it. I'm not exactly sure how I want him, how I could make him get out of that. That seems a little too intense. So the next option is I literally just have people pull out weapons and immediately start attacking him. And I think I'm gonna go with that. It's simplest for now, and I think it'll match the set. I think it'll look best also. Be more realistic to how he could fight.
A random weird kid asked if you can add Lofty smashing smarter with a table.
Yes, I already planned to do that. Great idea. I shall do that.
Also, Scott Ocean Spartan Boy asked if people can have beer bottles to fight Lofty with.
I don't think I have any Lego versions of those. I did find this glass at one point, and I am looking to smash it on someone's head, so I don't know if that's kind of the concept you want. But yes, I'll try to do that. So, yeah, for him smashing a table on someone, 2 things. I want to have this heavy guy come in at one point and him smash a table, and maybe the guy's just like super strong and he just resists it. Another shot I'm going to have is after Lofty beats up a couple dudes, bartender's going to pull out 2 machine guns. Lofty's going to dive behind a table and then like kick the table at him. Smash it on him like that. So, so I just need a transition. Anyone have any good ideas for transition? Derby boy, I like your idea. Kicks 4 people. That works. So he's surrounded and then he just jumps up and kicks a bunch of people at once. So, I hate making these transitions, but it's got to be done. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Right, I'm gonna maybe shoot 1 shot with everyone taking out weapons. Let me see which characters I got. I'm gonna start putting them on the table. It's this guy. It's that guy. That guy.
That was Spartan Boy asked if Lofty is going to lose the fight. Watch to the end to find out.
You gotta watch the end to find that out. I don't know. I rarely plan animations in that detail, which is. You guys want him to win or you want him to lose? What do you guys think? Oh, should I have Master Chief show up? Or he's been in the background, but should I make him show up and like act like legit Master Chief? I love posing these guys. These figures are awesome. Alrighty. Alright, so I'm going to see, and you know what, I'm not going to expand the set quite yet because I'm not sure if I need to. So I'm going to leave that chunk off. I might have to elevate this just a little bit. There we go. I think that'll look better. All right, so
Red Spartan says, make legit Master Chief fight Lofty, but when Master Chief is about to defeat Lofty, he bows down and leaves.
who?
Like
Loft?
Master Chief.
Is that something Master Chief does? Perhaps. Yeah, I'm looking for a clever ending. That could be like the climax. And Master Chief's like, you know what? I'm wanted too. Actually, I have no idea if Master Chief's like a wanted person or not. All right, I'm gonna scroll back here so I can see what dudes we had in the background again. Okay, we had that guy, an awesome red Spartan. All right, I'm gonna need help assigning weapons to people. What kind of weapons do brutes
Sam Studio
use?
is here. So
What's up, Sam Studios? Were you?
He is the brute.
Yeah, so speaking of brute, I was
He has
just
made that quite clear.
popping him on here right now as he speaks. So, everyone, this is Sam Studios. So, weapons. I want to give this hammer to someone. Now, first of all, I'm gonna let's see. And where did my weapon pack? Okay, here's my weapons. Spartans ever carry these shields? Cause I think that'd be kind of cool. And this is like the brute weapon, right? So let me dig through this. I'm gonna give this guy this gun just because the colors match him. Actually, it's the gun that came with him, I think. So that guy gets that gun. What should we give the red guy? I'd love to see someone with a gravity hammer. And to balance it, I'm gonna have one dude in this shot pull out a funky weapon. So either a broom, a pitchfork, or a hammer. Which one do you guys want for who? Brute with hammer. Bartender should kick him out. Yeah, the bartender's not going to be happy about all this fighting. And then he's going to get mad and pull out 2 machine guns and try to take care of Lofty himself, which is not going to go well for him because he's going to end up getting hit by a table.
Just like that, he will end up hitting by a table.
Yep. What's to say about it? All right. I'm going to put the red guy here, and I'm going to give the red guy the energy sword. So he's just going to take that out like that. And then this guy's going to be here. He's going to pull out his gun. I hate how some of these feet don't stick to the board. I don't know if that's because I'm using Lego or not. Is there places where you can get, does anyone know if there's places you can get mega blocks, like actual mega blocks? Because I have found out that I actually like the way they look better sometimes. Like here, I'm going to show you this really quickly. This is something I was able to make with some mega blocks I recently got. It's a background terrain piece that I'm going to use in animation at some point, which is pretty cool. I've never built something quite like this before. But look at the, like, you could say this is a bad thing. The Mega Blocks, the shades are different, just ever so slightly. And I thought, well, I'm going to make this a background piece so I can utilize the blocks, but you can't really see it. But I actually like the differences. It gives them out in a texture. As of where with Lego, these are your two shades. Dark gray and light gray. That doesn't blend at all in the same way this does. So I think I'm starting to like the way Mega Blocks looks better. So tell me if you guys have any input on that. And if you know any places I can get them. Because I'm assuming if there are places...
Someone says Amazon and someone says eBay.
Yeah, I don't know, but are they cheaper than Lego? It seems like they'd be cheaper than Lego, right? Since it's a knockoff. It's not even a knockoff at this point. They've been doing it for so long. I wouldn't call it a knockoff. They're really developed into their own brand now, I would say. I feel like the scene needs to be filled more, but I don't want to have to worry about too much going on at once. So maybe I'll just zoom in a little bit. All right, I think I need one more dude back there. Let's put this guy, but I don't know what weapon he should get. Okay, he's gonna throw up a pitchfork. That's what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna get a different guy for that? Let's see, who do I want with the pitchfork? Alrighty, I will do I'll just do this guy with the pitchfork. He's just gonna casually throw up a pitchfork. I'm gonna put him on an incline, even though, just because he's kind of hidden back there. Let's see. There, one stud incline, which did very little, but there you go. You know, I'm gonna, this is so annoying. All right, I'm gonna throw some tables back here. I'm not gonna seat anyone there, but there needs to be some more background life going on. And we're gonna ignore the fact that technically, since everyone's looking this way, this is where Lofty is, meaning technically this guy should be about right here. The guy who got smashed in the barrel. I could throw him back there, but it looks like
Rick Horizon says, my first time watching your live stream. I could be mistaken, but I really thought you were here last time. So, yeah, that's what I have to say. If it actually is your first time, well, welcome.
Oh, thanks for showing up either way. I don't keep track of many people's names. For whatever reason, I'm not great at remembering names. So that's always been difficult for me. I wouldn't know. What?
Very few people are actually doing things.
You're one of those very few people, I guess, then.
I'm not sure. It's also a lot easier if you're actually reading the comments, so you can see the actual things right now. You're just hearing them also.
All right, I'm going to keep him back there. Like I said, that was a flaw. But if I stick him back there, it won't be a flaw. The only flaw is technically he went flying in, and I guess these guys just closed up the gap. So I'm going to throw him back there. He's just going to be like still chilling in his food bucket. He was gonna climb out, but he's like, you know what? There's food in there. I'm just gonna eat it. And this guy, yes, I'll be more consistent. I'll throw this guy. I'm gonna take out that table and throw this guy back there. Alrighty, stage is set. Showtime. Fun stuff. This is a scene I've been looking forward to since I started thinking about this animation, because I just love the invisible pocket, people just popping out weapons. All right, so let's see. Let's start talking about weapons. This guy, he gets energy sword. That guy gets that gun. And Brute, you guys said you wanted him to get a hammer. So I'll give him a hammer. Maybe that guy should just get like a pistol. That's not working. Ooh, I want to give someone a knife. Maybe I should save the energy sword for someone else and give this guy a knife. What do you guys say to that? Or do you want to see him with the energy sword? Yes or no for energy sword versus knife?
Hammer, 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 and I don't know.
Oh, this is just a cardboard knife that I made a while back. So, cardboard and a skewer so you can hold it. All right, so this guy's gonna get a pitchfork. Yeah, that's gonna look great. Should I make this guy pop up with a broom? I think I'm gonna do that to kind of balance it out. Yeah, okay, we're doing that. And you know what? I'm gonna save the energy sword, which is kind of sad because I just love how cool it looks. But if we're gonna have Master Chief come in later, he's got to use the energy sword. That's like his weapon. So we're gonna make him use a knife. And plus, I feel like doing some awesome knife flipping moves. So, alrighty, ready. First frame. And, okay, my keyboard fell asleep. They're just going to be like at a standstill for like a second, even though I hate doing those kind of frames. And then they're going to be all moving at once. So oh, okay, I got to lock my thing down so I don't move it. Hoo-wee. All right, how long have we been going?
An hour.
Great.
Feels like
Great stuff. Does feel like longer than that, doesn't it? Actually, I don't feel like I've been sitting here that long. All right, I'm gonna. I need to fix that. Yeah, I need to fix that. Okay. I had to lock down the plate, so that's why I'm restarting that. Oh, actually, I need to think about what this guy gets.
Spartan Boy says, "Can someone have 2 pistols?"
Sure thing. In fact, I'll give this guy 2 pistols. How about that? Let's see. Where's my pistols? Maybe if I could find them. Okay. All right, got some pistols and a knife. Do you guys like my knife? Or should I use an actual Lego knife or rip-off Lego knife? What do you guys say? All right, everyone just moves at once. Oh, I need a weapon for that guy. Oh wait, no, that's right.
One vote for cardboard knife.
He comes up with the broom. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the broom in his hand.
Three votes now for cardboard knife.
All right, I'm using cardboard knife. All right, I'm gonna say he has like a sleeve sheath. So it just kind of comes out because he's super skilled. You can barely see that, but all right. And this guy gets double-wheeled pistols because that's an awesome weapon combination. That's always a awesome weapon combination. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put both of them in his hand. Ah! Well, you know what? You can't even see that gun yet anyway, so I'm not gonna put that in his hands. All right, that's kind of a fast movement, but that's okay. Actually, maybe I'll just give him one gun. When he shows up later, he'll have two, but... All right, should he hold it in this hand or this hand? Give it to him in that hand. Kind of balance it out, you know. All right, and this guy, I'm gonna make him reach out and pull out one of those bazookas. All right, go ahead and put this gun in his hand. I'm gonna slow down a little bit here, guys, because this is a lot more to keep up with. It's gonna be so worth the final look. This table, if I move this table, is it gonna be far too noticeable? Because that table is in the way and it is barely in the set. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna take it off while I'm working with this. All right, this guy comes out with his gun. All right, put that back there. And he's coming up with his good old pitchfork. He's gonna reach back. All right, let's see if there's any other things I need to move. Oh, here. Yeah, see, I knew. That's why you gotta do this. You spot the one thing that's not moving, and that's this guy. It would have been so annoying if I had taken a picture and not seen that. So he's gonna come up with his broom, because that's the most powerful weapon of all time. It's actually, you just think it's bad, but it's not. Alrighty. Make sure that looks good. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, I hope that knife flip looks good. I'm kind of nervous for the upcoming action because I haven't done very much hand-to-hand combat, believe it or not, in the way that I'm about to do this. So we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, what did I do with my bazooka? I love this weapon. This weapon's so cool. He's just gonna pull that out. Even though it's kind of difficult to make the Spartans hold it, I feel like. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the gravity hammer in this dude's hand. I'm sorry, in Sam's hand.
Solrax here.
Hey, Solrak.
Dark Aspect says, what will the title of the video be?
Yet to be determined.
I still
Always
say best comment gets an
Yeah,
title.
best comment gets, or
In other words, just post your title ideas,
and then
and the title of the animation will be an idea from a comment.
yes. And anything you guys change, I don't want to promise this, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can go back, find everyone's names that edited something to the animation, such as blur effect, which I mean, Rapid Actions helped me with that. I didn't know exactly how to get that, but I'm mostly talking about things like this, like the wanted sign. Someone said a couple streams back that he should be wanted, and I thought that was a great idea because I didn't know how to start off the fight. So when I post this, I might try to go down and hunt down who commented that first and put them in like a kind of makeshift credits section. So any other ideas that anyone else has, including the title of the video, I'm more than happy to use your title if it's a good title. So, ideas.
Yeah, you can just have like a YouTube post mentioning all the things that were changed during the stream. Instead of adding it at the end of the video.
Yeah,
Either way works.
I understand what you're saying. I should.
Alright, we have this is not our first because we've had other things from before. But title idea, Lofty Bar Fight. That is currently in the lead for the best title we have so far.
Anyone gonna top that?
The Bar War. Okay, I think that beats it. They said it couldn't be done.
All right, again, that's kind of a quick movement, but that's okay. I want quick movements, and Sam's stuff's gonna hop down from the chair. All right, I feel like giving these dudes some names. Who wants to be the cool guy with the knife? First comment to say, I want to be the cool guy with the knife gets to be him.
With the period and an exclamation mark at the end.
Get typing. Because I'm sure everyone wants me to say their name as this character, right? I mean, they're just dying to do that since I'm famous and all.
Yeah. Okay, I want to be the cool guy with the knife. I'm sorry, you have to have an exclamation mark and a period at the end, so it does not count.
Has no one did exclamation point and period guy with the knife yet?
Okay, Galaxy Lego Production says, I want to be the cool guy with the knife as well, except you still need the exclamation mark and the period at the end. Alright, Dark Aspect says, I want to be the cool guy with the knife, exclamation mark, but there is no period.
Guys, you are really bad at adhering to underpaid assistants' demands.
Yes, I'm sorry, you gotta have both.
And he's the one choosing, guys, so come on, you can do it. It's an open book.
Sam Studio says, that was my idea to make the wanted sign, exclamation mark, period. Okay, so you guys, you don't understand. Derpy Boy says, I want to be the man with the bazooka, exclamation mark.
Alright, well, I'm gonna let him be that because he just claimed a random dude in the background.
And he has an exclamation mark and a period. So.
Awesome. Derpy Boy, you're this dude in the background. He's gonna show up and do some wicked stuff
Lego
later.
Direction says, I want to be the cool guy with the knife.
Who wants to be the overpowered dude with the... Alright, are we gonna give him that? Or do we have to make it precise?
That has to be precise.
It's gotta be precise.
So, no space, only one period.
Come on, guys. You can do good grammar.
It's an ellipsis. That's an ellipsis, not a period.
Guys, this is not a difficult thing to do. Who wants to be the super overpowered dude with the broom? Alright. Has no one claimed him yet? Because I want to say...
Okay, I will post an example comment of how it's supposed to look. It has to be letter for letter, character for character.
So no one has said it right yet.
Nope.
There's a lot on the line, people. Alright, Sam's stuff is about to really come down hard with his hammer. Oh, crud. I didn't set my thing to manual. I hope that's not going to make it too bad. Because the reason you want to set it to manual is because when you...
Copy the comment I just made. So, okay, so we have another guy. I want to be the cool guy with the broom, exclamation mark, period. Can he be the cool guy with the broom?
Yes, he's claimed that. He's used the proper format. Who's this? Who's the guy with the broom? I'm not going to remember all this. So it doesn't really matter. Everything you're doing right now. I'm just...
Like this in high stakes.
All right, so we got Derp here in that guy. That's Derp, Sam stuff, and that's it. Except we now have who as the overpowered broom dude? See?
I already forgot. I had to go find it. A random weird kid.
A random weird kid. Hey, that's actually perfect. A random weird kid as this guy.
Then, wait a second. But you said that the other guy.
What? Did I already give it to someone?
We have a winner. Galaxy Lego Productions. I want to be the cool guy with the knife. Exclamation mark. Period.
All right.
Done it. It should not have been that hard, but you've done it. All right. Congratulations, Galaxy Lego Productions. I know it's Galaxy. You're now Galaxy Lego.
All right. And we got a random weird kid who's a super overpowered broom guy. Man, I did not do a good job framing this because Sam's stuff is kind of cut off right here.
TY Guy Studio says, I just joined the stream. Are you choosing voice actors?
No, I'm not doing voice actors. I'm just giving names to people so I can refer to them as the character's name instead of this Lego guy right here. So this Galaxy Lego claimed to this guy. Derp is the awesome rocket guy back here. Random weird kid with the broom, which is very appropriate. And Sam stuff is the brute.
Sam's Studio. Just call it
Sam's Studio. We got two Sams somewhere.
Sam's stuff isn't here anymore. Master Nick the First says, "Can I be someone there, please?"
Yes, you claim
Does
them
anybody
with...
have the pitchfork?
Nope, no one has the pitchfork.
Okay, just say, what is the... I forgot the format.
In order to claim them, you say, I want to be the guy with the pitchfork, exclamation point, period. This is something my underpaid assistant has came up with. So apparently, according to him, you got to say period and exclamation point. Exclamation point, period in that order. And then you get to be the guy you claimed to want. So it's a very simple rule that he came up with for some reason.
Can I be the green guy in the bin, exclamation mark, period? So
Yes, you are. Who's this?
it is supposed to be I want to be. I'm sorry. It's I want to be.
Oh my! Just give it to him.
All right,
No one wants to be that guy.
Never mind. You are now the guy in the bin. This is Green Studios.
That's funny. I kind of forgot he was there. The guy in the bin is
He
just
is
in the
there.
background the whole time. Oh, he should pop out and pull out a weapon too. What do you guys think about that? Or should I just leave him there?
Master Nick the First is, can I be the pitchfork guy? Exclamation mark, period. I guess we're accepting these now.
Yep.
We're supposed to be a little more picky, but it's fine. It's fine.
You were the picky
You are
one. I
now
don't care.
The pitchfork guy. Why do you guys care though? What does this mean?
It means you get to feel good about yourself because your name was mentioned in the stream. This super popular stream.
I think we should have some stakes. The first dude to get, be slain by Lofty should get a reward.
If you're funding it. Man, I'm so annoyed he's cut off. In fact, I wonder if it'll be too distracting if I move him over. I think that'll be alright. No, he's coming too far in front. Alright, what do you guys say? Should Green Studio come up with a weapon, or should he just chill in his bin the whole time?
Master Nick the First. Yes, you have a part. You're the pitchfork guy.
All right, he's just gonna kind of crash his hammer on the ground.
Sam Studio says you can call me Samuel, so you know you're now Samuel.
Samuel the Brute.
Rip Horizon says I want to be the orange guy with the gun! Exclamation mark period, and you formatted it correctly. So
Congratulations.
you're not the orange guy with the gun,
Except I can't keep up with anyone anymore. What?
Yeah, we can. But I can read back comments if it's ever important.
Isn't that who?
What?
It's Rapid Action's signature figure, but he's not here anymore, so he doesn't get the honors. Ugh, this Brute is so hard to manage. Why do you have to be so hard to manage, Samuel? Just.
Cooperate.
Oh crap, I should move that guy.
Stop motion Spartan Boy says I want to be the guy with the 2 pistols! Exclamation mark period. So that's formatted correctly. Do we have a guy with 2 pistols?
I said I was gonna make this guy have 2 pistols, but he was kind of blocked, and I kind of morphed it into 1 pistol. But we'll give that character to you. He'll maybe pull out a 2nd pistol later. Right now he's. Oh crud! I did get rid of the table. Okay, no one's gonna notice that this table right here, this little corner disappears, right? I was moving it so I could access this better, but I forgot to move it back.
Dark Aspect says, who is not claimed? All caps, so counts double, as you said. That was last stream, but yes, that does count as double. So, Daniel, who's not claimed?
I think everyone's claimed, sorry.
Wait, what about that brown guy in the back?
This guy?
Yeah.
He was a double-wheeled pistol guy, so...
Oh, so that would be stop motion Spartan Boy. What about that blue guy in the back? Not the guy with the broom, the guy with the big gun.
That's derp.
Dang it. Oh.
Sorry, Dark Aspect.
Dark Aspect, you're the invisible man.
Yeah, you can be this guy right here.
You're the invisible man with the invisible spoon.
Alright, so no one thinks... Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I thought it'd be kind of funny if Green came out of the bin with a weapon. Maybe that weapon being an apple.
Red Paint Studio says play the scene back so far to check fluidity. That's a hard word to say.
Good idea. I was just thinking about that. I'm so close to finishing this up. I'm going to finish this up first. Then I'll play the whole thing through after that. What?
Dark Aspect is very excited that he is the invisible man.
I'm glad you can be content with that. Alright. I was wondering if Samuel should smash a hole in the ground to make the camera shake a little, or would that draw too much attention to one character? That movement doesn't look good. I'm gonna fire you, Samuel. You're not, this doesn't look good. Stop being annoying. You know, I guess that's okay. That's okay. And I'm gonna make him, where's my, yeah, I'm just gonna make him pull it out, unfortunately. No, I can't decide. You guys need to be helping me. That's why you're here. All right, man, I really wanted to name these people, but I don't remember who finally did the knife one correctly. Oh, that guy's aiming down. Random Spartan kid, I think. Something like that. All right, almost done. Give a weird kid a little bit of motion. And like I'm kind of done, but I need to follow through with that hammer momentum. And I gotta finish up this awesome knife move right here. Ugh. Oh, crud. That's gonna be problematic. Let's see if I can... no one will notice that, right? Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine. All right, almost done, guys, and then we're gonna run through it. Let's see where we're at. All right, this knife guy is clearly the coolest one here.
Alright, I'm back. Hey, Lego Light Bulb is here, so welcome back. Galaxy Lego Productions says bye, everyone. Goodbye.
Oh, you only want to stay like a
So
minute
he says
longer?
goodbye, everyone. Does that mean he's leaving, or is everybody else leaving?
Very interesting point.
I think we need to clarify.
I want to stay on for just another minute. I'm literally about to run through the whole what we have so far.
Right after he says bye, everyone, Red Paint Shoe says see ya, and Brick Horizon says goodbye, and Master Nick the First says bye. So maybe everyone is leaving.
No, don't leave me yet. Leave me in about a minute, because I think I am wrapping up. But if you guys want to see the whole thing,
Master Nick the First says, I'm not going. Yes, twas a joke. Twas a joke. Because I'm so funny.
man, I'm so annoyed. I kept bumping this dude right here. A Spartan kid, why you keep moving? You're really messing me up here. Now I'm gonna try to give everyone else just like a little bit of movement in life.
Cags Production says, hi, you haven't noticed it. No, I guess I haven't. So, hi.
This is why the underpaid assistant doesn't get paid. All right, let's see the whole thing. Here is what we got so far. Wow, it was a long time ago I started this.
Master Nick the First says, we just said bye to Galaxy because he leaving. Yeah, sorry, I was making a joke. But that was not very clear. So, yeah. Oh well.
That's you, right? Awesome stuff. The only thing I'm really unhappy with is I worked so hard on that awesome knife move and a Spartan kid just moved, which is really annoying. I'm really annoyed with you for that. So why did you move? So, yeah, the crash I think looks really good. And then the knife looks good, but then I think the problem was the knife was like bumping his foot, as you can see right there. So it makes him move when really he was supposed to be holding still, so oh well.
Also, Peanut Productions is here, so I feel like I should acknowledge that.
All right, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up now with that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can do this. I'm gonna pause the event, like save it. So it's not gonna be posted today. Next time I stream, I think how it works, it'll just kick off from this point. And so I'm not posting a bunch of stream videos and it'll end up to be just one long stream video.
We should have done that one time ago.
We should have started with that, but now I'm starting with it now if I can figure it out. So, and I also may not stream next weekend. I might stream at some points through the week in shorter sessions at later in the day, possibly. I'm not going to make any promises. I'm pretty busy right now, but I'm ready to get this animation done. So we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, thank you all for showing up. Appreciate it.
Somebody asked if you could play it. Can you just play it one more time?
I'll play it one more time, sure. No problem. I'm very excited to have this done. When I get it done, it's going to be awesome. Add sound effects and all. Need some good music. It's going to be a great one. My least favorite part of this whole thing is going to be animating Lofty. I like animating the Spartans, but Lofty's a pain. All right, there you have it. Thanks for showing up, guys. See you next time.